Hey everybody, and welcome back to Black Mountain Stables. We're on our way up here to the logging area and the old barn, and I guess the cabin to see about clearing out some dead wood. Last time we were up here with our guests, saw there was a fair bit of trees, just dead trees, just standing around. Thought we would come up here and clear some out. Got Patrick bringing the retriever up, the small logs, small bits of wood, and you know what? He went and made a really nice small log trailer that we're actually going to make use of. He's going to bring it up with the retriever. I suspect once it is loaded up with logs, it's going to be too heavy for the retriever, so we're just going to pull it down to the sawmill here with the tractor. But just looking around, I see a dead tree up there. Most things on our left at this point are going to be it's on property that we own. We own pretty much the rest of the hillside here on the left of the road. There's another dead tree there. Another couple dead trees. Yeah, I think we've got plenty of dead wood here to keep us busy for this afternoon. Just gonna pull this up here, pull this on around to the logging shed, and we'll park it there and just make our way around on foot, looking for logs, trees, and everything. I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get up here. You know, he's going the long way around, because we didn't want to run the log trailer on the county road. He's driving the back roads up through the hills and all. Well, I guess let's go ahead and going up here. Let's park the tractor right here. As good a spot as any. We'll just get out and start. Well, there's a tree right there. Just start walking through the woods here, cutting down some dead wood. And yep, there's another one. See how many trees we can cut down here before Patrick makes his way up here with the log trailer. I don't think we're going to be able to put too many trees on the trailer at any one given time. That should be about good. Oh. Well, what you know there? But a thunk. This thing would have. Now we need to be real careful with this. Don't need this falling down on us. Get out of the way. Only in Farm Sim would you have a tree that fails to fall over. I'll make one more slice on this thing. There we go. Encourage it to fall down with picking up the slice. On the slice. 2 trees. I saw one up further up the hillside. This one over there too. Oh, get out of the way! That one did not fall down the way I thought it would. All right, let's just clear some logs down here on this hillside. We can keep a have an eye on the road down there. See if we can see him come by. Oh, there he is right down there. On our way up here, so it's up. We got one right there by the building. Not really by the building, it's on the other side of the building. Let's go ahead and take care of that one. There's a couple more up here. I don't know how much we're going to get for all this wood, but better money in our pocket than money just standing up ready to fall down on somebody. Get these two cleared out of the way. Coming up there anytime now. Show you the trailer we got he made. He is pretty handy, I tell you. Just built a frame out of some scrap we had in the junk pile, and then he went down to the lumber mill. Got some wood to build up the bed and everything. Been hooked up some lights and got it technically road worthy. I wouldn't want to drive it long term on the road. Alright, let's see if he's made it up here by now. Not yet. Alright, well. Got one more to cut down. Let's go ahead and cut this one down here. He hasn't made it up here by then. I'm going to have to figure out where on earth he might have gotten off to. Alright, let's go see. Did he make it up here by now? Alright, I'm gonna have to go hunt this guy down. I'll be right back. Well, it turns out he had just come here along the side of the building. Didn't even know he was over here. I came looking for him, and he had saw that we were cutting up here on the hillside when he came down. Probably about the same time we saw him down there on the road, and just went ahead and parked it over here so that we would have a pretty decent spot to bring the front loader up here and get these logs. So let's take a look at this trailer. Like I said, he did a really good job. He got some tires, some used truck tires here, off of the trash heap, and some rims. Made up the steel frame here with some scrap frame, or scrap metal, and some nice wood timbers that we had lying around. And then completed the bed up with some wood, and fashioned up these log stanchions pretty darn good, I have to say. I think it will hold, I don't know, it might hold a tree or two. One thing I do want to see is I want to try to figure out how long this thing is, as far as how big of a, could probably put 5-meter logs on here without too much of a hassle. Go on over here and I guess start cutting these things up. Will say I am not a huge fan of trying to delimb trees. Used to not be a big deal, but nowadays it seems like saws do not want to cut these trees very well. Five. And wonder how many logs we can get out of this tree. 15. 20. And let's see here. Let's go up here and see how big the retriever bed is, because I've planned on putting the little bits of wood here in the retriever bed. Whoa, 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 whoa. Retriever bed is 2¼ meters in length. When we get up here to the short bits, see if we can that. Let's carry this on up here. And just see if we can put... Oops. A 1/4-ish. A 1/4 is going to be... Alright, let's see how well these fit in this. If I can head down. That'll work. That'll work real good. And we've got what? We got 4 logs for the log trailer. Go ahead and delimb a couple more here. That one worked slick. Didn't have any issues with that one. Five again. Oh, whoa, what? Life lesson. We don't want to be downhill of a log that we're cutting. Gotta remember my forestry safety. Pick this up again. Just run it up here to the retriever. So 2 1/4 again. Quarter and 2 1/4. It should be 4 1/2, right? Let's get these. Here, looks like this tree was a little bit bigger than the other one. Let's see if I can get this one up there. Oh, yeah. Go. Alright, let's go. Limb this one again. This one more time. Got 4 here. We'll go ahead and delimb all 4 of these. Then we'll look about loading these up on the trailer. So I don't know how many. I don't know how many are going to be able to fit on the trailer. Not a giant trailer, but you know what? When it costs, I don't know, probably cost about, I don't know, $150 to make. You know, it's better than nothing. You can definitely haul more than I could on the Dodge, on the flatbed. And depending on how many logs we got here, we might do an aerial survey at some point. And if we've got a large number of dead wood, we may look about contracting with the sawmill on a more larger scale basis. For now, this will be sufficient enough. So 5 again. This is why we want to stay uphill. It's handy bringing out my measuring tape. Helps with making the logs not too long, so we don't want to have too much of an overhang. Big thing, we want to make sure our logs aren't too top heavy. Alright, what's going on up here? Guys, we're just going to continue working this a little bit until we have all 4 logs cut up. Alright, this thing is fitting in here quite nice, these logs are. Just keep loading it up here until we have ourselves a full load. Then we'll see about taking it down to the sawmill. See what kind of money we can get out of this dead wood. Oh. Yeah, the sawmill is really great for the community here. I went down there and told them what was going on, and they actually let me borrow these log forks for something really crazy, like, I don't know, $20 to borrow these things for the day. You try to not bang them up too much, I guess. So no, it was like got just a little bit of dead wood I want to get out of my campground area and everything, and I didn't want to go through the major investment of buying a log fork just for that purpose. Stay in there. There we go. Alright, well, that's one tree. We'd probably be able to get 3 in here pretty easy. Get this far tree first. It's on quite the quite the hillside. Careful, these we don't want our logs rolling down all the way to the base of the mountain. That'll be pretty undesirable. Just make our way up here. There we go. Oh. I'll say probably once we sell our load, we'll probably just bring the log trailer back up here and just leave it here. We don't have a need for it down there. Farm. That's for sure. There's a tree right there we need to get at some point. See how good this tractor's brakes are. Come on, let's get up the hill, up the traction. There we are. I didn't want to bring a weight with me because I knew that I'd be hauling this load of logs with the tractor, and I'd have to leave the weight up here. I didn't really want to have to make an extra trip if I didn't have to. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was going to bring the log trailer back up here anyway. Set it in the shed here. I'm going to be making a second trip up here after I sell the logs anyway. Oh, let's not run into our building. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and finish loading up this trailer. See if I can get three whole trees on here. See what that looks like. And I'll bring you guys back once we get the loaded up and make our way. We're going to head on down to the sawmill and what kind of payday we can get out of little little afternoon up here in the hills. Alright guys, well that's 3 whole trees here. Getting here to the top of the log stanchions. So I think it's probably best that we call this a load. The first load on the trailer here, we're not really sure, you know, how well it's going to ride. Hopefully it's not super top heavy, but we'll just have to see. Go ahead and unhook the retriever. Just pull this out of the way. So we'll Patrick will take that down. We're going to go ahead and haul this down here to the sawmill. See what we get. Not really sure how much we're going to get from this. Yep. Got our electrical hookups. There are lights in the back work. Let's go ahead. Back this thing up here a little bit. Get our kind of turned in the right direction. So we could have probably put a couple more logs on there. Again, it's good that we take it easy in our first load. We said, don't want, last thing we want to do is roll this trailer. So we want to take it easy. See how much money we get. I think there's a shortcut. The sawmill's right down there, base of this base of the hill here. I think there's a shortcut down here somewhere. We can just pretty steep descent. It's over here to the left somewhere. This, let's see here. Not sure, but let's go ahead and let's give her a try. Nice and easy. Tree down. Around here. This tree's not on our property. And be nice if we could just cut it out of the way. Just move it out of the way. I don't know if they're gonna let us. Whoa, big old drop here. Like a roller coaster. They're down tree. You see the main road down there. You are going the right direction. Let's see here. Let's cut across through here. Oh. Oh, he kind of committed. Oh, there we go. That was a little hairy. I don't know if I want to do that again. sawmill is just down here at the base of this road. Location, location, location. Where do you want your sawmill? At the base of the mountain with all the trees, right? Let's see here. Loop on in here. Wood chips. Let's see. I think we'll just park it here and park it here. We'll go ahead and figure out where we need to go. Got a couple cars here. Wouldn't think we would be going into the sawmill. Let's see here. Might be an office building around here. This looks a bit better. This looks like a bit more of the customer business end of things. $8,900 for all of that wood. Hey, that is definitely a payday and a half. We're going to go ahead and take this back on up to the to our sawmill area, our own logging little camp, and look about bringing up couple more loads down this afternoon. 4:30, going on 4:30. Probably only get one more load this afternoon. That should clear out the logs that we've already cut, I hope. You guys, hope you liked the video. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. Let me know in the comments what you think of our logging video here. We're not going to do a whole heap load of logging, but from time to time, we will come up here and do a little bit of a story diversion, if you will. Until next time, happy farming.